Hi, it's Christy, and welcome to another vlog. Right now, it is Sunday. I'm sitting around, I'm relaxing. I just had a really nice visit with Mom. She came over and we had lunch together and just hung out, looking at funny memes I had saved on my computer and just, enjoying each other's company. Had a great time. So she just left, and now I'm ready to pretty much relax for the rest of the day. I do have a tiny bit of cooking still to do for my dinners for the week, but all I'm doing is roasting some green beans and throwing some chicken legs into the air fryer, so not very labor intensive at all. And I'll just do that when it's closer to dinner time. Other than that, I have the whole afternoon to do whatever I want, which is lovely. So I'm going to take that time, especially because this week I actually did have a bit of non-specific anxiety that was just where I wasn't anxious about anything in particular, right? Like while I was feeling the anxiety, I was like, well, I'm anxious about this. No. Anxious about that? No, right? And it was like nothing that I could really think of, but my body was tight. And then yesterday I had a weird feeling that I'd actually never experienced before that I did not like, which I felt like everything was going fast. And I really can't think of another way to describe that. I felt fast. And I was just sitting on the couch on my computer and I was like, is my heart rate going? No. My heart rate was totally normal. So I was like, why do I feel fast? I don't know. It was weird. I had to get up and go meditate and just try to calm down. So I did, but yeah, it was unpleasant. I didn't like that. Uh, so, so today I'm very much focusing on relaxing and whatever it is that's been causing that physical anxiety, I want to try to get that out. So, relaxing is the name of the game today.
Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Christy. Today we're going to be making a very simple pasta salad. To start with, of course, we need pasta. I like to use this pasta, which is actually made from red lentils, so that it's not all, wheat. It's not kind of empty calories. You get some good nutrition with this. So I recommend that, like a whole wheat pasta or a pasta made with lentils, and I am using rotini for this. To make my pasta salad interesting, I like to use fresh broccoli. I've chopped it up and made kind of medium to small broccoli florets. I'm also going to put in some black olives because I love black olives, and it really adds just a little bit of a kick, in my opinion, to the dish because black olives are so flavorful. And to finish it off, Italian salad dressing. That's it. I like to roast my broccoli. That's a personal preference. I'm not a huge fan of raw broccoli, so I've preheated the oven to 450 degrees. Now I'm just going to use some avocado oil, and I'm just gonna put a bit of oil here on the broccoli. And then I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of salt. And then it goes in the oven. That broccoli is gonna roast for about 20 minutes. So while it does, we're gonna put some water on to boil so we can cook our pasta. Our water's boiling, so let's go ahead and add in our pasta. This particular pasta just needs to cook for 7 to 8 minutes, so we're just gonna let that go. The broccoli is still cooking. That just has about 5 minutes left, so they'll be done at approximately the same time. And here's an extra little tip for you. If you're making pasta salad for a group of people, go ahead and make it all at once. Just mix it all up together because it doesn't really, you can keep it in the fridge for like a couple of days, but you can't really freeze it too well. Especially I found with this lentil pasta, it does not freeze well at all. Like the taste is fine, but the texture goes a bit wonky. So what I do is I roast all my broccoli and then I mix in my olives, which we'll do in a minute after the broccoli is done. But then I parcel it out into individual servings, which I then freeze. So this is a frozen set of broccoli and olives that I had made before, which is what I will actually be eating with the pasta that I'm cooking now because it's a single serving. The broccoli that we just put in the oven will actually be for future servings. So keep that in mind. Making for a group, gonna eat it all at once or within like a day or two, feel free to make all of it and put the leftovers in the fridge. But if you're like me, you're making for one person and you're gonna need it to last a while, one serving at a time, freeze, then defrost when you're ready to make the next batch. Our broccoli's ready. Beautiful. We'll just set that down to cool for a little while. The pasta should be about ready. Let's just check it. Yep, that's ready. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so we're gonna use a colander here for our pasta out. And let's go ahead and put some cold water on it to cool it down to make sure that it stops cooking. Now, it should be much cooler and basically ready to put our pasta salad together. All right, here we go. We're ready to add all of our ingredients to make this pasta salad for lunch. So as I noted, I have already put my broccoli and olives in from last time when I roasted broccoli. So the broccoli we just roasted is over there cooling. This is what I'm using now. We're just gonna mix that all up together, our broccoli and our olives. And note, you can use whatever ingredients you want for your own pasta salad. It doesn't have to be these ingredients. This is just what I like. All of this is basically to taste. I don't do measurements, really, of this, so I'm just sort of eyeballing it. But I just pour my Italian dressing in and just mix that all up together like so. And there you have it. You have very simple pasta salad ready to serve. Mmm.
It was a good week, good work week. It was our first full work week of the year, so first day that I worked 5 days, and it was fine. Not super busy really at work, so we're busy. I mean, I have stuff to do, but it's not, stressful and like taking up more time. I can leave on time every day, which is nice. Um, we also celebrated my dad's birthday this week, which was nice. His birthday was Monday. He turned 88. Um, we didn't go on Monday. We went on Wednesday to his facility, and we brought him some cake and some ice cream and some balloons, and just kind of hung out with him and had a nice time. He enjoyed the cake. I mean, the ice cream. He loves ice cream. Haagen-Dazs butter pecan. That's his favorite, and so he had that. And we brought him a little cake. It was a marble cake with chocolate icing. My sister just bought it, which actually turned out to be a good thing because he only picked at it. Like if she had made it, she would have like been like, well, you weren't eating it. To be fair to him, he had just finished his dinner recently, so and then he ate all of that ice cream, and then the cake was, he didn't have room at the end for the cake. It was apparently good. They took the rest home, and Mom ate it. She said it was delicious. So, well, the place where they got it, they do make good cakes, so that does not surprise me that it was good. But that was nice, yeah, celebrating with Dad. I'm glad we did that. Aside from that, I think it's been a pretty normal week. Yeah, I haven't really done anything else this week. Just work, that. That's pretty much it. I have been practicing piano, which is good. I think I mentioned I wanted to try to be better about that. I have been walking before work, if it's not raining, if it's not super cold. I did miss a few days this week of walking because it was below freezing in the mornings, and no. Um, but I think I managed 2 days. I think it was warm enough, either I can't remember now, either 2 or 3 days I managed to walk before work, which is always a good thing. I like getting the exercise, but it's also a great way because I sort of meditate while I walk. So I meditate and pray. So it's just a really good way to get myself right for the day when I have that morning walk. So I really enjoy it. Here we go. Ready with the chat pack. Let's pick a question, see what we get this week. All right. What do you think is the best conversation piece in your home? Ah, yes. All right, this one's going to require me to get up and move here, so let me pick you up here. And ta-da! There it is. Little Mr. Snidely all dressed up. I got that done by a company called Crown and Paw. And as you can see, he's very fancy. He is above my piano, so we call him the conductor. But I think that it's absolutely adorable and it's hilarious. And yes, I think that's a good conversation piece in my home. Mr. Snidely, as the conductor. I love it. So again, it's a company called Crown and Paw. If you're interested in doing that with your pet, you send a picture of your pet, you pick the like clothing or whatever you want them to put the pet's head on, and that's what you end up with. And I love it, and it's hilarious. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. Next week, so well, tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, so of course, so grateful for all that he did in this country, helping people of color to have just a better position in this country than we used to. We still have a ways to go. There's definitely still things going on in this country that are not awesome, but we have come a long way, and very grateful to people like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who paved the way for people like me, where I haven't experienced a lot of the things that even like my mother and her generation experienced. I've never experienced those things. So we've made progress, and I'm very grateful for that. So happy birthday, Dr. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm happy to have that day off tomorrow. It'll be another day to kind of rest and get my mind kind of hopefully calm down before the work week. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I'm planning on going out or really doing anything in particular tomorrow, so that's something to look forward to. Other than that, after that, normal work week. We're starting up my small group, which is with church. It's a small group Bible study. We're starting that up again tomorrow evening, so I'm looking forward to that. And my Bible study that just is separate. I'm not sure when we're starting that back up again. That would be on Tuesday nights, but we haven't actually started that up again. So sometime in the future, I don't think, maybe in another couple of weeks or so, we'll start that up. I'm doing well with my memory verses. I'm still reciting them at least once a day, most days twice a day, if I remember. So that's going really well. And I'm glad that I decided to do that in lieu of consecrating with food. So that's pretty much it. Um, Let me end in prayer as usual. So, Lord, I thank you for this weekend. I thank you that I have a 3-day weekend. Very much looking forward to the extra rest day. We thank you for Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., for all of those who have gone before me, who have made a way for me to be able to have a job and to have equality in this country in a way that I wouldn't have been able to without what they've done. So thank you for them. Thank you for everything that you're doing for me and for my people and just for us in general, your children. Thank you for always being with us and helping us. Please be with all of us, everyone who's watching this, myself, as we go about this next week. Please work in and through our lives and just bless us and keep us in Jesus' name. Amen. Snidely. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.